Hello, welcome back. My name's Dave, and today we've got Dean Martin and John Wayne in The Sons of Katie Elder. Now, this is a very good, interesting film because Dean Martin is that same singer. Maybe sort of classical music sort of idea, I think. Not classical, but that sort of with Frank Sinatra. Very interesting. So, in order to team with John Wayne, they've done a couple together and they really do work well. So, Sons of Katie Elder, there's four sons. Where of a woman who's just died. You don't meet Katie. It's a shame, really, because I would like to meet Katie or see Katie in the film. Wouldn't leading up to it would have been nice. Anyway, the three sons arrive in town, and John Wayne not quite there yet. So they have a funeral for their mother, and sort of gather round. And John Wayne, oh, actually, he does appear. He's in the corner, up on a hill, sort of watching down, sort of guardian angel as it was, if you want to use that term, slightly loosely, so up to you. So John Wayne is sort of the eldest. He's the gunslinger of the group. He goes around sort of pulling his weight, trying to say who he is, take out a few bad guys as well, such, or some good guys, however you want to look at it. Dean Martin is a man who likes to play cards. He's a man who likes to try and do a bit of gambling, a bit of deck work, try and earn himself a few cash, a few dollars as it were. He also is a good gun. He's a man who has a gun as well, as all Western people do, and he uses a gun for good work. So there's something good, positive about that one. Now, you also got Matt. He is a quiet man, a bit like myself. He's the third oldest in the group. There's three there, three fingers. And yeah, he's very quiet, very sort of subtle, very to himself. But when he comes out, he's very bold. But nobody has called him Yellow. So basically, yellow means coward in some ways. I'd rather use the word coward. I don't know where yellow comes from because it seems a bit of a strange choice, really, because of wording. But there you go. We all go for that sort of thing. We always have strange words. So yellow. But a really nice chap. He brings out a nice sort of family feel to the and really quite generous man as well. He's really quite passionate about what he does and what he knows and what he cares for. So, good for you, Matt. And of course, you got the last one, the fourth, the youngest. His name is Bud, and everything is relied upon him. When he gets older, everything seems to be passed down to him. He's the last one. He's the man who's got to take responsibility when the other three lads are not around, and he's a lad that needs to take full responsibility for his actions and life. But in this film, it doesn't seem to happen. He seems to be the one causing a lot of trouble. So everything else got to try and look after him. So yeah, in the film, they get sort of there's this new guy taking over the old house, and John Wayne and the crew, the lads, want to go and have a look at it. But it sort of gets a bit trespassing because he's not allowed, because it's owned by someone else now. So they get a bit in trouble for it. It's a bit like strange story, really, how it gets around, but the four lads are wanted, sort of thing, because they've been framed in such a way, and they all get arrested. And the bloke who owns the gun shop really causes a bit of issues, a bit of trouble for him. So anyway, the lads sort of travelling in jail, and then they get chucked on the back of a wagon, and they go to a different sort of town to be put on trial, and in front of the judge. So along the way, he sort of kick the guard out and sort of get a couple of guns and jump underneath a bridge. Nice big gunfight sort of thing, shooting everywhere, and rifles, explosions. But until one part, somebody chucks a dynamite in, and it blows the bridge up. Of course, everyone's chained together, you can't go very far, and boom, dust clears, smoke clears, and to find out Matt has got stabbed with a big piece of wood. The wood splinter, I don't know what you would call it, back that long, in his side. Unfortunately, he doesn't survive. It's very sad. After all minutes this gunfight, John Wayne's by his side, And it's like, hang on, everyone's getting shot apart here, but yet John Wayne's managed to take 2 minutes to say goodbye to his brother. And while the other two were sat there as well watching. It's crazy. Of course, Bud also gets hit. Youngest gets hit. And, of course, they got to try and get their way out. So John Wayne covers what Dean Martin gets Bud on the buckboard, or something you want to call it. I don't know what you call it. A little wagon of horses. And they ride off into town and take over the blacksmith shop. where they get their bracelets, their chains taken off, and order for a doctor, but they won't leave until they get the doctor for the kid. Fair enough, you do what you got to do. And of course, Bud survives. Everything turns out well because they get sort of let off, but not before John Wayne goes out the back door. But not before Dean Martin does. Now, he goes out the back and tries to cause a few issues, but gets shot. So comes in and of course, he falls over and gets shot because he's shot in the back and all that. So, but he's fine. He survives. Very good. So John Wayne goes out, goes to this gun store where he finds Kirby and the owner. And it sort of has a little bit of gunfight inside the gunpowder store. Ammunition everywhere, gunpowder, guns, and nothing blows up until John Wayne rolls a barrel up the sort of side and then runs outside and somehow shoots it. Everything blows up. Absolutely crazy. Strange way of how it actually goes around and works it, but it's John Wayne. John Wayne does the best action sequences ever. So, yeah, very powerful film, really well directed. It really to me has a fantastic feeling. Atmosphere is fantastic. The props they use is excellent. The quality of filming, the quality of camera the film is outstanding. And it really is quite a passionate, bold film. So, yeah, it's just when he's fantastic. I love the box to it. It's really quite exciting. And I love the colours, the way they go around laying it out as well. If you want to pause and read the back bit, it didn't tell you much on the back there, but good John Wayne and that. So, of course, you got the female cast in there as well, which add extra bonus sort of feeling to it. Really quite nice. I quite like the passion and the power they bring to it. It just adds an extra dimension to it. So, inside you got these sort of nice little disc of John Wayne on there, Sons of Katie Elders. Nothing on the inside of the box, but there we go. What do we know? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So, Sons of Katie Elder, John Wayne, Dean Martin, and what was it? Earl Holliman and Michael Anderson Jr. There we go, Matt and Bud there. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you look for this one sometime soon. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.